Wood, New York. Having that number 20. It's to my partner, Steve Clapperton. He's going to call the Street Stock feature.
Here we go, white flag, wave lap for the Street Stocks. Set to go green off turn 4, next time by. Oldham Street Stocks, 20 laps. Ralph Cuzo Jr., Steve Paul Hamus in the front row. Getting ready for the green flag off turn 4. Green is out. Paul Hamus taking to the high side into turn 1. Cuzo on the inside as they head off turn 2 down the back straightaway. Down the backstretch, Paul Hamus is your leader. Cuzo off the pace just a bit. Doug Paul Hamus had to check up as Sabercool moves up to second. Complete lap number 1. It's Steve Paul Hamus, your leader. Cuzo in the infield off turn 2. Off turn 4. Will lead lap number 2. It's still going to be Steve Paul Hamus, your leader. Tom Sabercool running in the number 2 spot. Doug Paul Hamus is in 3rd. Brett Barrett sits in 4th, with Matt Bowman now working the inside of Barrett off turn 2 down the back straightaway. Bowman now getting on the inside of Barrett as they head into 3 and 4. Bowman now up to number 4 spot as they click off lap number 3. Steve Paul Hamus continues to hold off Sabercool. Here comes Sabercool on the inside. Got a car sitting down on the inside of turn 2. That'll bring out the caution. I believe it's the 23 of Matt Thies. Come off turn 4, ready for the green flag. Green is out. Sabercool works the high side of Bowman, of Paul Hamus. Steve Paul Hamus as they head into turn 1. Here comes Sabercool on the outside, trying to pick up his second win of the year. Sabercool works the outside as they head down the back straightaway. Sabercool has a half a car length advantage into turn 3. Here they come off turn 4, going to complete lap number 4 with a new leader. Tom Sabercool is your new leader, with Steve Paul Hamus running in second. Wheel-to-wheel, door-to-door for 3rd between the 98B of Matt Bowman and Steve Paul Hamus on the outside. Bowman slides up under Steve Paul Hamus. Bowman has the advantage in the race for 3rd place as they come off turn 4. Sabercool continues to lead. Steve Paul Hamus second. Matt Bowman now up to 3rd. The KP1 of Steve Paul Hamus in 4th. And it looks like Bob Mills running in the number 5 spot in the 99, but he's got the 96 of Dustin Harris working the inside. Lap traffic in front of the leader as they complete lap number 6. Sabercool works underneath the lap traffic as the field going by. Single file into turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Sabercool is now opened up about a 3-car length advantage over second place Steve Paul Hamus. Paul Hamus pushes up just a bit. Bowman gets a wheel underneath Steve Paul Hamus. They head down the front straightaway. With Dustin Harris now up to 5th in the 96. Earl Zimmer is 6th. Bob Mills is in 7th. Brett Barrett is in 8th. And Damon Decker is in 9th. As Sabercool now opened up half a straightaway advantage over the 98P of Steve Paul Hamus. Tom Sabercool looking to pick up win number 2. As he sets it into turn 3. Bringing it off turn 4. 9 laps down for Tom Sabercool. Half a straightaway, almost half a straightaway advantage as they come off turn 4 at the halfway point. 10 laps down, 10 laps to go. Sabercool is your leader. Steve Paul Hamus in 2nd. Matt Bowman in 3rd. Dustin Harris now working the inside of 4th place. 4th place. Doug Paul Hamus now looks like Dustin Harris is going to move up to number 4 spot. Working the inside as they come off turn 4. Yes, Dustin Harris is now up to 4th with Steve Paul Hamus in 5th. Earl Zimmer running in 6th. Bob Mills in 7th, Brett Barrett in 8th, Damon Decker 9th, and Matt Thies rounds out your field in 10th. 12 laps now completed as Tom Sabercool continues to cruise with the number 20 as he heads down the back straightaway. Field now single file around the speedway with Sabercool with a comfortable advantage as he brings it off turn 4. Next 4 cars have about a 2-length advantage between them as they head off turn 2 down the back straightaway. Field single file down the backstretch as Tom Sabercool, he's going to bring it off turn 4 one more time. Once again, lap traffic in front of the leaders as he heads off turn 2 down the backstretch into turn 3. Sabercool brings it off turn 4, 5 laps to go, 5 to go for the leader, Tom Sabercool. Field negotiating through lap traffic. We got a car around up here in turn 4, but he keeps going. That's the 99 of Bob Mills. Off turn 4. Tom Sabercool is your leader. Steve Paul Hamus running second, with Matt Bowman right there in third. Dustin Harris in fourth. Steve Paul Hamus in fifth. Earl Zimmer in sixth. As Sabercool continues to lead, with Bowman working the inside of Paul Hamus. Looking for his second win in a row in the number 20. Sabercool puts it into turn 3. He'll bring it off turn 4. They get the 2 to go sign. 2 laps to go. 2 to go for Tom Sabercool as he sets it into turn 1. Down the back straightaway. Into turn 3. He's going to bring it off turn 4. He's going to get the white flag. 1 lap to go. 1 to go for the number 20 of Tom Sabercool. Sabercool sets it into turn 1. Down the back straightaway. He'll take it into turn 3. Off turn 4. Checkered flag out. Second win in a row for the number 20 of Tom Sabercool. Second's going to go to Steve Paul Hamus. Third, Matt Bowman, Dustin Harris, Doug Paul Hamus, Earl Zimmer, Brett Barrett, Damon Decker, Bob Mills, and Matt Thies rounds out your field with the Olam Street Stock main event.